Good morning. Welcome back to Planet Doug on Penang. It's 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday morning, very rainy morning, definitely not a sunny one. And I'm having breakfast with a friend this morning, an early breakfast because he's an early riser, I'm an early riser, and this restaurant can get very, very busy later on. So it's a good idea to go there. It's like a dim sum place. And we had plans to go to the War Museum after breakfast, but it's raining so steadily. I doubt we'll go there. It's like a big outdoor museum, like an old fort from World War II that's been turned into a museum with a lot of walking involved outside, tunnels underground, gun emplacements, and the weather is probably not the greatest for that. But we're gonna go have breakfast. So yeah, this is the scene outside. As you can see, it's a wet world, not much going on, but my dim sum restaurant is right around the corner. So we'll be there in just a couple of minutes. We'll see. It's supposed to open really early. We'll see. I can use my umbrella to cover me and cover my camera. Keep the drops off the camera lens. Ay, what a day. Yeah, this is the kind of rain, you kind of feel it. It's just like settled in. And this is not a temporary rain. It's going to be around for a while. And we rode past this restaurant, and even though it's 7:30 in the morning, it's full. People seem to be even waiting at the door to get in. Popular place. Yeah, this is a new experience for me, walking along holding a camera on a selfie stick underneath an umbrella. I'm not sure I've done anything quite like this. Yeah, I've noticed this tent on the sidewalk over the last few days, wondering why it was there. I thought it was part of this business or something, but I just noticed somebody is sleeping inside that tent. Oh, I never noticed that building over there. Christian church, Catholic church, Our Lady of Sorrows. Interesting looking building, the design and the way it's nestled in there. Church of Our Lady of Sorrows. Okay, no lineup to go in. Once I get under shelter, I can put the umbrella away, and this will be a little bit easier, make a little more sense what I'm doing. I'm at the restaurant, and here's the name of it. Welcome to restaurant Dim Sum. It's on Jalan McAllister. There are all the hours, phone number, ID, everything you need in case you want to get in touch with them and come get some dim sum for yourself. And as you can see, look at that, bustling, 7:30 in the morning. And they're very serious about which way you go in and which way you go out. Oh, my friend is here. Yeah, that's my friend right there. So we're all set up. Thank you. Okay. I didn't know what he said. Something, I think you have to register and you get a form, and then using this form, wow. It's very good that I have a guide because, as you can tell, I think it's the kind of place you'd want to come here a few times just to get the hang of it, just to figure out how you order, how you pay. Crazy. And have a turnstile here we go into. Bustling, quite the environment. It's a bit of a shock to go from that quiet street into here. Yeah, those look good. What are they? Those are just like spring rolls and things. Okay. Okay, so I guess you don't have to get everything all at once. You just grab a few, they write it down on your receipt, on your order form, and then you eat what you have, and then you just go back over and over, and if you want more. This is a seasoning area, so you get a bunch of sauces here, salad sauce, seafood sauce, Thai spicy sauce. Dim sum taken is not returnable. That's interesting. I'm not sure why you would try to return dim sum. Yeah. Planet Doug approval. I love systems. And once you know how this works, the fact that you don't have to complete your order all at once, I really like that idea. Your order form is basically open all the time, and you can just you can go back and get something else. And I assume they'll come to your table to offer you tea. Everyone here seems to be drinking tea. Yeah, very social way of eating, of course. Just get a big table, order a whole bunch of dishes, and maybe everybody can just go up anytime they want, grab the order form, go get more stuff and bring it back, and then you tally everything up at the end. Look at this place. It's crazy. I was like, my room at the Airbnb is like extremely quiet, which I like. And then you go out onto the streets and they're empty, dead silent everywhere. And then you come in here and it's just bustling. Such a change in atmosphere. So, tea as well.
Tea, yeah.
Is there something special about the tea?
No, there's different types of tea. So whatever tea you want, you just tell them.
Oh, so you're speaking with the woman over there about what kind of tea to get. Did she have a list or something, or you just know what you want?
You just know what you want.
Yeah.
There's chrysanthemum tea, all kinds of tea.
Okay, what did you get? What did you ask for?
This is hot po.
Hot po. And why would you get 4 cups?
Just for it to cool down.
Oh. Because you can't pick that up, can you?
No.
Even I can't. There's no way.
I ordered some porridge.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
You want wooden ones?
That's okay. I'm fine with it.
It's amazing how even a little bit of rain complicates your life so much. It makes everything twice as difficult. Your glasses get covered in rain, camera covered in rain. Carrying an umbrella makes everything more complex.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Nice choice. Very tasty. A lot of flavor.
So whatever you take, They just take it.
Right.
Then at the end they'll calculate.
And then you can just go back up if you want something. You just bring this.
Yeah.
Anytime you go up and down. I like it. I love systems like that. That's the hottest tea I've ever seen. So you've never been here either?
It's always crowded.
Yeah, yeah. And you live on the other side now. Like you don't live in this neighborhood, so.
This morning it just took me about 35 minutes to get here. No traffic at all.
Oh, I was going to say that sounded like a long time.
Yeah.
But you think that's a short time, 35
For
minutes.
my place, if there's normal hours, it will take about an hour.
Wow. Zero. Nice.
Can you finish this?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you worried that, or you're wondering whether you should order two? Is that what you're thinking? It's nice tea. Real dark color too. Have you ever thought that maybe it would have been better just to stay here? Like when you were young, your house must have been around here.
Yeah.
And then you moved. But are you happy now you live there? Or would you rather be here still?
There.
Oh, really? Why is that?
You mean would I rather live in my old place?
Like enjoy in this area here?
Too crowded.
Oh, really? You like it better where you are now? But it feels like all your friends are here, all the places you know, the restaurants are all here.
I seldom come down here, maybe once a month.
Okay. Just since I've been here, you've been coming more often. I just noticed such a big difference the other day when I took the bus to Queens Bay. Such a different atmosphere. And then when you take the bus back here again, it's like a different city completely.
Traffic is horrible here.
Well, it was pretty bad out there too. I didn't see a difference. Yeah, coming back, it was rush hour, so it took a lot longer to come back.
This is good. This is what they call a 1,000-year-old egg.
Oh, okay. You want to split this? Like you're, no? Okay. Is this different from the other porridge I've had? Like what makes this one special?
That's this.
The 1,000-year-old egg. But it's not, what do they normally call porridge here? It has a name. I used to know the name. It's like the breakfast porridge. It's called jog. So there's different types of jog. And this
Porridge is more watery.
Okay.
Jog is thicker.
Ah, okay. I love porridge, oatmeal. You know, in Canada in the wintertime, a hot breakfast like this is really nice.
Comfort food.
They definitely have a lot of rules here. I guess because it's so busy, they have to keep it organized. The guys at the gate, at the entrance, were so serious about how you come in and how you go out. It's like, no, you go over there. But I guess if there's a crowd of people, they have to keep it organized. And for pricing, would a local person consider this an expensive place or just an ordinary place? Ordinary.
So, when you want more water, you just take the top off and put it like that.
send a signal.
How is it?
It's good. Good. Really nice. When it comes to the noise levels, I always wonder, is it because of the design or the people, or a combination?
People.
Because that's always been a big thing where...
I think it's even worse in KL.
Oh yeah? Just over the years, it's something that always ends up being a topic of conversation. Different cultures, you know.
Different cultures.
In the West, we like nice and quiet and soft conversation.
The people in KL are louder.
Oh yeah?
When they talk.
And I end up shouting louder and louder because I can't hear myself. So I'm probably shouting too loud too. But then if someone from here goes to Canada and eats in a restaurant there, they probably think it's a terrible place because there's no action, there's no activity, there's no noise. It's so boring, you know? A Westerner, we come here and we enjoy it, but man, we'd like to get out soon. It's like, it's too noisy. I was wondering whether that same beggar would be here, because every morning the same man is there.
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Too early. Still sleeping.
Yeah. I think he has something called filiara. I can never say the word. I saw it all the time in Africa, where the legs they swell. So it's a worm, a parasite that gets into the body, and terrible, terrible disease.
What do they have? Elephantiasis?
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. But the technical name is filariasis, but elephantiasis is the same thing. It's a lot of food, especially when you include the porridge, which is really good, the jok. And my friend has gone back to order, I think this one, because we both seem to finish that off right away. So he's going back to get more of those. I don't get any special, like the 1,000-year-old egg. I can't taste anything unusual about the flavor. It has a rubbery texture though. I was talking the other day about how to see life in these countries sometimes, you have to get up early. Because you're sitting in your hotel all by yourself and thinking nobody's up, no one's awake yet, and all this will be happening already. There's a lot going on while you're sleeping. A new addition. What is this one called? What is this?
That's shrimp inside.
Shrimp inside.
Inside of this.
Oh, okay. Rice paper, and they rolled it up. Yeah. All done with breakfast. They're clearing away the battle zone from our table. It was really nice. Enjoyed that a lot. It's a great place for me, again, because I love organization and systems so much, and they got a ton of systems here. Even the waitresses that are walking around, they're all wired in. They have wireless receivers and a headset, so they're they're talking to each other, getting orders. And on the bill, or the little pad that they gave us to carry around our order form, has a QR code. Scan it, and it brings you to a 14-page full-color menu of everything that they serve here with English names of all the dishes. So that was kind of cool. And yeah, my friend was telling me that with the teapot, if you want more hot water added to your pot, you just take the lid and you lift it up and put it on upside down. And then when they see that, they come and give you more hot water. But he waited for a while and nobody came. And then he realized that it's self-service for hot water here. You just come and get your own. And I tell you, it's hot. They have a sign here, do not touch. Because look at that. It's like an industrial boiler for their tea. So you really have to be careful with that water. It comes out hot. And this is the drinks corner. So you can order specialty teas, ice drinks, cold drinks. And I forget the name of the tea that we had, he told me, but it was one of these teas here. He would have chosen one of them. So that is it for my Zim Sum restaurant experience. Wow. Okay. My friend headed out already, and just find that interesting that they're so serious about the letting people in and out. I already had a good breakfast.
Where?
Okay.
Where?
Oh, I had breakfast here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. So anyway, have a good day. Yeah, I couldn't understand what he was saying. Two churches, St. Paul's here, and then another one across the road, Our Lady of Sorrows. Yeah, that man in front of the restaurant, I'm pretty sure he has elephantiasis or filariasis. So it's actually a disease, a condition I've read up on quite a bit in the past. And I always hate to see it because it's such a terrible thing to have. But he's always in front of that same restaurant. It's kind of his spot. And I started wondering whether this was his tent. Maybe this is where he lives, in this tent. And then he gets money from that from customers at that restaurant. So I was wondering whether the weather would let us go to the War Museum or not. Still drizzling a little bit. My friend has confidence that by the time we get there, it's on the other side of the island, that by the time we get there and maybe by 10 or 11, the weather will get better. I kind of doubt it. This looks like it's here for the whole day, but maybe we can still get enough. If it just stops raining, it'll be okay, you know, to wander around the museum for a bit. Look at that. The top of Comtar Tower is actually covered in some of these clouds. So we're now in the car, and the idea was to go to the War Museum, as I said, and we were going to take a chance that the rain was going to stop by the time we got there. But we're now kind of on the far side of Penang, on the far side of the island, and it's still raining, and it doesn't look like it's going to let up. So instead of that, yeah, we're still driving, and we're heading to this, what you said, the southernmost tip? The southernmost point on the island. Sort of a, place to go see. You can say, I was on the southernmost tip, and maybe, is there coffee there, or we might go somewhere else for coffee? There's coffee there.
Yeah.
So we're going to go get a coffee at the southernmost tip. And I should have had a camera rolling as we were riding, because we're now on the big highway. I talked a lot about this highway when I took the bus to Queens Bay Mall, because I was talking about how there's no way I could ride a bike to Queens Bay Mall because you can't ride on this big highway system. And in that video, I showed that big spiral bicycle bridge that was built. I think someone left a comment saying it cost $25 million to build, and I believe it. It's a big structure. But anyway, in the car now, we're driving on that highway, and we drove underneath that bridge. And all the other things that I was talking about on that video, Jarrajak Island, we just rode right by it. We could see it from the highway as well. And my friend and guide here was telling me that today there's really nothing there, though we were talking about how it could be developed. I mean, it could be developed into a nice place for casinos, hotels, resorts, restaurants, cafes. You know, boats could go out there from the mainland and from Penang Island. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not developed. But long ago, he was saying that it was a leper colony, which makes sense because you hear about that in many places around the world. You know, offshore islands, small islets have been used as leper colonies in the past. And this one was a leper colony at some point in history. And then it was a prison for a while, apparently, and it's not a prison anymore. No. So we talked about the leper colony in the prison, and then I said, well, what is it today? And he said, nothing. So there's nothing out there today. I did see, when I was down on the shore the other day, I saw a couple of docks and a couple of buildings here and there on this side of it, but I didn't see any people. And so it is essentially, the island is not developed for anything right now. But yeah, decades in the future, it'll probably be turned into something. But it's nice to see. And I think it's the only major island off of the Penang. There might be little islets here and there, but nothing. I think that's by far the largest island here. In case you thought I was lying, I'm about the rain. I'm not. There it is. It's a wet day. Almost forgot. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about, because as we were riding down the highway, we passed, I think it's Malaysia's version of Silicon Valley. It's certainly Penang's version, because there was a time when I think the economy of Penang was quite depressed. I think they built Comtar Tower, that complex, to try and revitalize that area. Didn't really work. And then eventually the island sort of just exploded and came back to life again. And part of that story was it developed as a hub for high tech, for
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, but
the East.
They semiconductors. Yeah, like any company involved in high-tech semiconductor processing, Motorola and all these huge companies we probably never even heard of, who make semiconductors for all modern technology. They're based here on Penang. There's manufacturing, a lot of it here. So that's a big part of the Penang economy now. And I think the average visitor probably doesn't hear a lot about that. We focus on the history and Georgetown and the World Heritage Site and the food, of course. But for the average person, on the people of Penang living here, the high-tech industry, so their Silicon Valley is a big part of life here and a big part of the economy. Yeah, we passed all kinds of large industrial-looking buildings. They're busy and they're building the latest high-tech stuff, driving technology around the world. Yeah, Penang. It's a very surprising place. The longer you stay here, the more you learn about it. And then you go off. I thought I saw a lot of the island when I took the bus to Queens Bay. It's like, wow, there's all the rest of this city, Georgetown, and the island as a whole. And now here we are, continuing. I've never been out this way at all. And all the times I've been to Penang, I've never been to this part. And we're driving and passing more and more buildings, more people living out here. Here I am aiming the camera at me the entire time. I'm not showing you what we're passing. But yeah, we're passing by some hills, and yeah, it just goes on and on. A lot of people live here. Now we're leaving some of the more populated parts, heading farther towards the south. And yeah, getting very jungly. And we were just talking about what is being grown on the island. I guess out in this part of Penang, there's a lot of durian plantations. And historically, Penang was known for spice production, betel nut. The name of the island, Pulau Penang, I think means areca nut, which is the same as a betel nut. And I don't know if they grow much of those here anymore, but apparently they do have a large, nutmeg, grow a lot of nutmeg here. And they make a juice from it, you were saying, Nutmeg Juice. I was wondering whether I've tried it or not, and I haven't. Didn't know there was such a thing as Nutmeg Juice. Yeah, this is the life if you have a friend with a car. You don't worry as much about the weather. I'm on a bicycle or a scooter. Weather like this means you just stay home. But if you have a friend with a car who's willing to drive you places, so that's the life to live. Bukit Genting Hill restaurant. Like if you drove around the entire island, following the coast like this, how long would that take?
hour and a half.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay. You could do that any day on a scooter, right?
Yeah.
With your scooter, if you had nothing else to do, you could just ride around the island. Have you done that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I rode my bicycle once around the island.
Okay. In one day?
One day.
That's a long ways to go.
About 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, this is nice. If the weather were nice, it would be even nicer, but even in the rain, this is nice. I can see the water.
Small island.
Yeah, little tiny islet over there, island. With the clouds and the rain, you probably can't see as much, but I can see the ocean now and the hills. We just passed 2 men on bicycles back there, cyclists, like recreational cyclists, head down, trying to get their face out of the rain. I wouldn't do that. I would have turned around and gone back home. This is a day for staying inside and drinking coffee. Oh, a bus goes out here. Oh, that's 401E. Ah, that's the bus I took back from Queens Bay Mall. So it goes all the way out here. Interesting. I wonder what its final port is, its destination. Actually, I had a funny moment the other night when went out for dinner, and again, my friend driving the car right now, and his friend sitting in the back, and I was talking about my adventures taking the local buses, and they were both saying, like, you know more than we do because they haven't been on a bus since their school days. Like, it's just amazing to me that, to live here, and there's like, we've never been on a city bus in Penang, you know? It's kind of interesting. So I've been on a lot more buses than you have here on Penang. Wow. Look at this great road. Yeah, this would be amazing on a scooter. I don't know if it's a big thing for tourists to do here, though. I don't hear about foreigners renting, like in Thailand, every foreigner rents a scooter at some point and goes off traveling. But here, I don't hear about it. Maybe because of the laws are a bit more enforced.
More strict.
More strict. You have to make sure you have to have proper driving license and that sort of thing. But yeah, down in Georgetown, you'd think every corner there would be some sort of a scooter rental business, but I didn't see a single one anywhere. Yeah, if we keep going around, we'll end up in Teluk Bahang, Batu Ferringhi.
This is Balik Pulau, the biggest city opposite of Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
The other side of the island.
What is it called again?
Balik Pulau.
Bale. Oh, like right there, the Balik Pulau?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't pronounce the K at the end? It's not Balik?
Balik Pulau, yeah.
Balik Pulau.
Actually, the pronunciation for it will be Balik Pulau.
But doesn't Pulau mean island?
Yeah.
But this isn't Bulak Island. Why do they call themselves that? This is Penang Island. They should call themselves Bulak Town or village, city or something. Yeah, I didn't know that there was basically another city here with a different name. Just earlier, I was talking about spices and the history of Penang. You can see from that sign there on the highway, we were just passing by a Nutmeg Factory, it says. I don't know if it's open to the public or exactly. Oh yeah, I mean, they've got a sign here saying toilets available. So I guess they're sort of open for the public to pop in and visit. And that's what we're going to do. All right, we jumped out of the car. And we are at the Nutmeg Factory. And I was just saying, I don't know anything about nutmeg, to be honest. Yeah, it says here, nutmeg tree. I assume, wonder if these are nutmeg trees behind me. Yeah, looks like an interesting place. They have a little shop there. Looks like they sell a lot of their nutmeg products. So here's the place. And these almost bushes here are nutmeg trees. Huh. I see some fruit up there. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about nutmeg, so I can't tell you even what a nutmeg nut looks like, or fruit, or anything, or how you get spicing out of it, how it's processed.
This is concentrated, so you have to mix with water.
Oh, natural nutmeg juice. So I guess that's the local name for nutmeg. Bua?
Pala.
Bala. No.
You try. This is not concentrated. You want cold one?
Yeah, if you have a cold one. I had no idea there was nutmeg juice. I didn't know it existed. Ah, look at that.
Yeah, this you can drink from the bottle.
Oh, so this is nutmeg here.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, okay, so you've got a big fruit, and then it cracks open, and then you have the nutmeg on the inside. The seed makes into the spices.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with the fruit? The fruit makes the juice?
And the pickle.
And the pickles.
This
Oh, okay.
makes the juice.
And the pickle.
Ah.
Black one is a spice. Inside got one nut. This one.
Yeah, she scraped some of the nutmeg into my palm here. Yeah, now you really get the sense of the spice. Very strong spice, spice aroma. Very spicy. Yeah, I was having trouble keeping up with the flow of information. And again, it's so unfamiliar to me. But the fruit, you know, it's a fruit hanging on the tree. And I guess there's two different parts. There's this sort of the pulp of the fruit that gets turned into this juice, and they pickle it and do other things. So with the fruit part, and then inside there is also the nut, and the nut is the actual nutmeg spice. So they get two different products from it. Somehow I thought the juice came from the spice as well, but I guess it's different from the spice. You get the spice, and then you get the fruit. And this is the juice. This came right out of the fridge. So, oh, nice smell. Very nice. Tangy. Yeah, a light, tangy sort of flavor. I mean, if someone served this to me in a glass and they said that's nutmeg, or what, I had to guess what it was. In a million years, I'd never guess, oh, that's nutmeg juice. I've never had it before. It's good, yeah. Good juice. You know what they say, never listen to what someone says, just watch what they do. So here I am talking about the drink, but look how fast I'm drinking it. So if I just put this down, you know I like it. I'm not lying. That's really good. It's refreshing, tasty. So this is the nutmeg fruit.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
Not the seeds.
No. This one.
This is the meat.
The meat, yeah, okay. So this is the meat of the fruit, and it's being dried. I've just taken a few minutes to look around at some of the billboards here. But as any tourist attraction worth its salt, it was featured in this tourism article, and they have it posted here talking about, give some information about the place, that the Nutmeg Farm or Nutmeg Factory was the Gee Hupp family since 1953. And then this article goes on to talk about all the things we've already learned about the nut in the inside and the fruit on the outside, and the two of them are used to make different products, different things. Yeah, and there's a photograph of nutmeg, the fruit with the nut on the inside. And they come in two versions. I guess there's a male nutmeg tree and a female nutmeg tree, and the fruit is also male and female, different characteristics. Of quite interesting. And they've posted an article here all about the history of the area with the spice trade, all the European spice trade going on back in the colonial days. All the European powers fighting over various places to get the best spices to bring back to Europe. Yeah, you can see back here all kinds of different products they make. They make all kinds of things from nutmeg, and it's reputed to have all kinds of medicinal properties as well. That you can ingest it or rub it on your skin, and it's supposed to help with all kinds of things, headaches and arthritis and on and on. Big list of uses for it. Yeah, they sell a bunch of their, they make fruit, nutmeg fruits, dried, like little snacks, as well as the juices. Oh yeah, there's the balm, so you can use the balm to rub on your skin. They say it helps you sleep at night. Nutmeg oil, balm, juice, snacks. I mean, it's like the wonder fruit. Nutmeg Factory, Nutmeg Farm. Cool. So there you have it. Oh, here's just what I was talking about. Concentrated nutmeg juice, relief of cough, throat irritation, indigestion. What else? Sprains, arthritis, rheumatism, burns, cuts, wounds, bruises, headaches, mosquito bites, skin irritation. So even flatulence, burping and flatulence. So get some nutmeg in your life if you haven't already. And there's a collection of all the products that they make. Yeah, I wonder if I'll see that in some stores now if I look for that brand, that red color. And just in terms of location, this is where this place is located. There's Georgetown, where I'm staying, Comtar Tower, and we rode all the way along the coast, all the way down to the south, and then back up again. And then now we're heading through these mountains down to the coast here. This is Penang National Park, and then we're going to go through Batu Ferringhi and back to Georgetown, and that's going to be the rest of my morning. After the Nutmeg Farm, continuing climbing up into the hills, one of the women there, she was saying, I asked her where was there nutmeg plantation there at the processing center, but she said no, it's actually further in and much higher, so maybe they need to be higher up. They have a few nutmeg trees there. Probably they planted them there just so people can look at them and see what they look like. But here, we're climbing higher and higher. A lot of curves. This is a very curvy road. Batu Ferringhi, 15 kilometers away. Yeah, Penang is a surprisingly small place. We saw another sign, welcome to the Penang Tropical Fruit Farm. We're sort of looking for a durian plantation, but maybe at a fruit farm you get all the fruits. Maybe you get durian and everything all together. Yeah, fruit farm. This looks like it's a kind of place for me because I know nothing about fruit. I'll be able to maybe learn a few things, what different fruits are called at the very least. Yeah, they have a nice seating area over here with a viewpoint, like a little cafe or something, a restaurant, and a viewpoint. But to get there, you have to go through the fruit market itself. So to go over there, we have to go through the market. So if you wanted to, you could go on a tour, educational fun tour of the whole plantation. And there's all the points of interest. And the pricing up there, farm tour package. Enzyme tasting, honey tasting, lemongrass tasting, Ceylon cinnamon tea tasting. Mango, white dragon, star fruit, passion fruit, and water apples. White dragon, sapote, papaya, of course. Bananas, Tropical lemon.
Passion fruit concentrate. Take one.
This is passion
Passion
fruit?
fruit concentrate.
Passion fruit concentrate.
Yeah, you just add water or ice, you can drink already.
Oh, okay.
Also sell over there.
But this is the concentrate, or it already has water added?
It's already concentrate. It's cooked with the sugar.
Oh, okay.
So that means you need to add the water and ice before you drink it.
So there, yeah, samples of. I've already forgotten what this one is, but I'll taste it anyway. I'll have to watch my own video just to remember what it's called. Passion fruit. Oh yeah, passion fruit. But she was calling it concentrate, so I was wondering whether this was concentrate or was already mixed with water and ready to drink. And I think this was already ready to drink. So we're getting a couple of fruit juices. We're both getting nutmeg pineapple. I couldn't decide, and I'm terrible at choosing anything. Like with seeding, I always choose the worst drink as well. But my friend, he suggested nutmeg pineapple, and I thought, oh, that actually sounds really good. I just noticed a display of like fresh fruit smoothies, hog plum, fruit punch, mango, pineapple. There's dragon fruit. There's the inside of the dragon fruit. Papaya lime. Pineapple passion fruit. Acerola pineapple. Soursop. So that's the soursop fruit. Avocado. Lime banana. Guava pineapple. And then all the foods that they make here as well. Yeah, it makes sense. At a fruit plantation, they would have all the jams you can make from the various fruits. And yeah, a bunch of souvenirs, different things you can buy. Jewelry. Yeah, it looks actually a nice display there. And coffee. Yeah, various coffee beans. And then over here, yeah, concentrated fruit juices. Enzymes. Oh, but yeah, so the enzymes, they come from fruit.
Fruits, and I need the brown sugar to help for fermentation.
Oh, I see.
You can see the menu of the day of making was written on the cup.
Oh, I see.
This one at least 6 months to 1 year become vinegar. But this one all is more than 2 years.
Oh, all more than 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's fermented with brown sugar.
Only 1 time sugar.
Okay.
No sugar, no fermentation.
Right, okay.
The sugar help for fermentation.
Fermentation,
So
yeah.
all also same.
And that's how you get the enzymes from fermentation. Huh. It's like a mad scientist lab here. 1.5 years, 2 years of fermentation to get all the best enzymes. Ah, there we go. I was wondering, what are fruit enzymes? Protein molecules. Enzymes are catalysts. They make chemical reactions go faster, but are not changed by the reaction. And of course, all the health benefits of these enzymes. So you must have a lot of staff here making all these things.
Yeah. Our boss very clever.
Yeah.
Everything he can make.
Yeah.
Follow the labor and process here.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're sitting out in their restaurant now, little cafe they have. Actually quite a large place. They've got, must have 15, 20 picnic tables out here, so they could handle really large groups. It was interesting talking with a woman on the inside, because I don't know if I got it on video or not, but I asked her about how many staff they had here, because I got the sense that they must have a massive factory making all the products. They say, she kept telling me that everything she was showing me, the enzymes, the coffee, the jam, the shampoo, the soap, the moisturizer, all of it was made here. It's like, how do you make all those things yourself? They must have a lot of staff. But yeah, she said it's kind of the style of the owner to take like one fruit and make as many products from it as possible. You make the drink and the shampoo and the soap and the moisturizer all from one thing. And the enzymes, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, you get a nice view from up here as well. I'll show it to you. So we're looking out over the hills down into the valley. And the road, yeah, we climbed up is down there somewhere. We ordered nutmeg pineapple juice. This is what we have. I wonder if I can taste nutmeg. It'll probably taste mainly like pineapple. We'll see. Yeah, pineapple, clearly. Can you tell there's nutmeg in there? You can? Oh man, I'm jealous. I have no sense of taste. I mean, I can get the overall flavor of pineapple, but after that, I don't know. Have you ever done this ride around on a scooter or motorcycle?
Yes, when we were younger. Mostly at night, we ride a motorcycle at night.
Okay. When was the last time you did that?
Maybe 40 years ago.
40 years. It's funny, in Thailand, you hear foreigners complaining all the time about the dual pricing, like more expensive for foreigners, but they do it here too.
Yeah.
Like here, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, for Malaysians, the tour is whatever, 30 for Malaysians, but 50 for foreigners, you know? But you don't hear foreigners complaining about that here for some reason, at least on the line. I don't know why, but in Thailand, everyone always complains about it. Finished my nutmeg pineapple juice and just walking to the very end of this platform. Just curious if the view opens up a bit from out here. Yeah, oh yeah, quite a bit. This is nice. So from up here, yeah, you can see the ocean. Yeah, and I guess that's the main road down there. Look at that, beautiful. The rain stopped, a little bit of blue skies coming out. And we're going to continue circumnavigating Penang. And the next stop maybe will be at the entrance to the Penang National Park. I suggested that I might want to go out onto the dock there to look at all the fishing boats. I didn't see that last time. So I might go there. Maybe if we see some other spot that's interesting along the way, some other farm or tourist attraction. Yeah, they have a lot of, everywhere you look here, there's some kind of fruit growing. Fruit trees. I was just walking by here and I noticed the tree, growing up through the platform. But it turns out it's not just a tree, it's actually like a cinnamon tree. So yeah, look at that. I don't know how you get cinnamon from the tree, but there you go. If I took the tour, I guess I would learn all these things. You get a long tour, tasting tour of this plantation. The Penang Tropical Fruit Farm. There it is over there, the name of it. Trip update. We've gone as high as we're probably going to go, and now we've been heading down for a while, and we're passing by the dam that's up here. I remember seeing this on Google Maps, and I saw a YouTube video from a travel vlogger just this morning actually. He was going around Penang on a scooter, and he stopped by here at the side to shoot a little segment. And we popped out of the car just for a second, take a look at the water, hang out for a second, take in the scenery. The whole place is fenced off. Got barbed wire fencing all the way around, so no fishermen down there. When I saw places like this in Thailand, there'd always be a whole row of fishermen along the edges trying to catch something. But it looks like a pretty big structure. I'm gonna just walk over here. They've got a little roof structure, but the main dam seems to be over there, but I don't know if you can walk out onto it or not. Maybe the road goes right across it. I don't know. From over here, you can see the main structure of the dam. The water reservoir. And then just on the other side, I guess, The road will go down. We're going to be passing places like the Entopia Butterfly Farm is over there. And we were discussing whether, I mean, I'm very interested in going there. I think I went there years ago, and I don't even remember, to be honest. But we don't have enough time today. If I went to a place like an insect place, butterflies and insects, I'd want to spend half a day there or something. So don't think we'll be doing that today. Just going to continue on our drive. But this is the one that this woman here I was speaking with.
So this one, you can go to the other pier here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm fine. How are you? We were just driving around the island, so I suggested stop here. He lives on Penang, but he hasn't been here for a very long time.
So you are doing the guiding for him?
Well, he's guiding me, but he didn't do these things for the last, 20 or 30 years.
I live in Bangkok.
Oh.
But
This is where we are. These are the two piers.
right, that's the two piers.
Yeah.
So this is the national park, and then we can walk out onto it, and then we can go to the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Yeah, she's very friendly. And there's no charge to just go in here. Well, there's no charge for the park either. But you do it if you want to go hiking, you have to register.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, you can just walk. There used to be a trail all the way to Monkey Beach, but a landslide wiped it out. So, So I'm back in Teluk Bahang with the Penang National Park off on my left. And I convinced my friend to stop here because what I want to do is walk out on that other pier, the one with all the fishing boats. Because when I was here last time, I walked out onto this dock or this pier, but I never went over there. But since I'm here, I thought I'll walk out on this pier again. Hard to believe it's the same day, based on how it began, with all of the rain, and it cleared up, turned into a pretty nice day. It's it's 12:15 right now. And it's a big national holiday, so everything is quite busy. When we passed by the Entopia insect farm, it looked like a really big place. And the parking lot was full, so this would not be the time to visit one of these places. Everywhere you go, Entopia or wherever, it's going to be quite busy, I think. Certainly a lot more people here today than when I was here before. That could be a good thing, because you could share a boat with other people. I'm here by myself, but maybe you could join a group. They need 10 people per boat, maximum of 10. You could split the cost and go off. Though, to be honest, I don't know. Like for someone like me to go to Monkey Beach, there isn't a whole lot of point doing it, except it's such a well-known name. Everyone knows about Monkey Beach, but I could go to, the beach right here. And to me, this is just as interesting. Perhaps more so, but if I had a chance, I suppose I'd hop in a boat, head out to Monkey Beach and back. I lost my friend. I thought he would be right behind me, walking out on the pier, but I don't see him. Must be back on the beach, taking some pictures, chatting with some people. I can't help it. Whenever, if I walk out onto a pier, even if I have no reason to, I have to walk all the way to the end before I can turn around. A completist personality, I guess. It's really quite interesting, though, because the pier just sort of stops, and you can see it extends out into the ocean where there used to be pier, and then it just slowly starts collapsing and falling apart and getting shorter and shorter until they maybe rebuild little bits of it. But you can see out here at the very end, it just stops. And then it used to continue, heading out there farther into the ocean. but this is the end of it here. So my goal for coming here is just to go over there and walk around those fishing boats a little bit. Walk up that pier if it's open to the public. Here comes a boat, tourist boat. Let's see how many people are on board. Full boat. Yeah, 10 people maybe, more. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Wow. Sleeping kitty cat. Hey there, buddy. Were you guys camping?
Yes.
How long did you stay?
Register at the counter.
Okay, but how many nights were you there?
1 hour 30 minutes.
Oh, but were you sleeping at night?
Jom Ha. Marin. Salah.
But were you stay at night? Did you stay there at
Yeah,
night?
stay at
Okay, how many nights did you stay there?
Up to you. How many?
No, you. I'm asking how you.
Only one night.
Just one night.
Yes,
Ah,
one night,
just
yeah.
one night. Oh, okay. All right. Did you have a good time?
Alright.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Alright.
I think I lost my friend, but I think I also found the dock. He might have gone off looking for the dock in some other direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is what I was looking for. And let's see if there's a sign saying I can't go here, or if I don't see a sign like that, then I'll assume that I can. I'll go for a little walk. Reach the end of the pier where all the boats are docked. That's a classic fishing boat image. All the nets wound up. That's amazing looking. The life of a fisherman has got to be quite an interesting life. Unusual anyway. Not many people live like this. A lot of them, would sleep on the boat, live on the boat, work on the boat. Their whole lives would be wrapped around this thing. The size of the nets on the back of this big boat look to be in quite good condition too. All those nets are well maintained. This is obviously a working boat. Just taking a break right now. Look at this one. Multi-layer. That's a very you go all the way up to the top there. You can drive the boat from up there. Get a nice view. That's a and it'd just be a lot of work just maintaining a boat like this. The engine, all the fish nets, caulking in case it springs a leak. All the ropes and the winches and pulleys and on and on and on. Water pipes. Yeah, the work would never end. If you keep up with the repairs, you probably start at one end of the boat, work your way to the front. And by the time you get there, you got to start repairing things at the back again. They're offloading some of their catch. Fish and crab, it looks like. Hi. And off to the market. As fresh as they can possibly deliver it. So I'm back at Cat Beach Sanctuary for another visit. When I was here last time, my camera's microphone battery died, and I didn't realize it until much later. So I probably included those video clips in my last video, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to come back and visit with these guys again. Hello. Hi. Hi there. How are you? Yeah, keep. Hey there, Peepie. We've got a little guy up here asking for some attention. Hi there. How are you? Oh. So I never did go down this side when I was here before. But, hello. Hey, kitty. Well, you're a big fellow, aren't you? Big old tomcat. Hey there. How are you? Huh? You want to say hello? I want something, but I don't know what. Hey there. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, you just want to stuff them all in your knapsack and take them home, right? They all need so much attention. Eh? But yeah, like this guy is in such great shape, healthy, friendly. Yeah, needs a home. Hope somebody comes and adopts you. Let's see. Oh, these ones seem more feral. A group of 4 of them back there. Might be, they all look similar. Might be part of the same litter. But yeah, they really definitely look more wild. A group of kittens here. Hello. Yeah, at least they have some company in the cage, these ones, you know. 5 of them all together. Could be from the same litter, too. And it's called the Cat Beach Sanctuary because, as you can see, it's has kind of a beach. It's on the water anyway. A little bit of a beach area. Not that you would go swimming here, but you get my meaning. Yeah, I remember from my last visit, these guys over here. Yeah, beautiful cats. Cassandra and Leon. Very, very, very eager for some love and attention, aren't you? Cassandra and Leon, male and a female. Hello. But yeah, beautiful cats. Chewing on my finger. So which one are you? Which one likes to chew on fingers? Oh, a little platform up here. Here's the beach. Oh, someone's come out to join me. Hey there. Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Good.
Sad.
Yeah, I've been here once before, and I wasn't sure I wanted to come back, you know, because you end up feeling just bad much of the day. You want to gather them all up, take them all home. I just hope they get lots of visitors like us all the time, and maybe it makes life okay for them. I don't know. And that's it. Visit number 2 to the Cat Beach Sanctuary. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit sad overall, of course, when you visit any type of place like this, but still, I enjoy seeing all the cats. Oh boy, there's one here. Looks like it just came out of the water. I don't know. Ooh, got a little bit of a cough. This one seems a little bit sick. Very skinny. Sorry, buddy. So, trip update, coming to an end of our journey all the way around Penang. We left from the Cat Beach Sanctuary and followed the coast road, and we're just heading into sort of more the downtown areas of Georgetown now. Getting into some busy traffic. A while back we passed through a really interesting town called Batu Ferenghi, which has an interesting history. I was just talking with my friend about the place, and he said that there was a time when it was a backpacker hangout. I don't know if it was like true backpacker like Pai in Thailand, but you know, a place where travelers and backpackers would come. It was known for that. And then today there's still a lot of tourism there. So as we pass through, there's beaches along there and a lot of shops selling things to go to the beaches with, cafes and restaurants and coffee shops. And I think quite a number of foreigners still live there, people that have retired, and then they live in Batu Ferenghi now. But yeah, it's very busy because we're still in the holiday period, and we passed a couple of very small beaches along the way. And even though they were small, barely beaches at all, there was a lot of people there. They're just jammed with people, and the roads are lined with vehicles. So many people are out, you know, enjoying the nice weather. But yeah, as we're heading back into town, I think that's going to be the end of the trip around the island. But yeah, here we are back in Georgetown. With traffic getting heavier. We're not back in historic Georgetown yet. We're just out on the outskirts here. Some of the busy roads. All right, that is it. The day's adventures are kind of over. I'm back in my neighborhood. My friend just dropped me off at my Airbnb, and I'm just heading out to a grocery store that I know here where I can get some really tasty, cold, refreshing milk at a good price. Yeah, great day. I mean, the day was not supposed to be circumnavigating all of Penang Island, but that's what we ended up doing. It was going to be breakfast and then a trip to the War Museum, and we did get the breakfast. That was amazing. Really good food. I really enjoyed that. The atmosphere and the food was really interesting for me. And then the day just slowly evolved and morphed into this trip, yeah, all the way around the island. And that was great. Just casually riding around and stopping at whatever spot caught our eye. Like the Nutmeg Factory, you know, the nutmeg plantation. I think that was a highlight for me. Just running across the road here. Yeah, the fruit farm was really nice. Revisiting the docks to see all the fishing boats. Yeah, it was a good day. And just to see the road that goes over the hills, that winding road. And it was a really good time to go because of the holiday. Lots of people out, cyclists, tourists, visitors, you know, all the beaches were filled. Yeah, really good day. Enjoyed that quite a bit. So I thank my friend for taking me out on that, being my guide for the day. And I have one more day left here in Penang. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's tomorrow, Monday. And then Tuesday morning, it's the aeroline bus, the luxury aeroline bus to Kuala Lumpur. And a whole new set of adventures begins once I'm there. And that should be interesting. So I hope this video comes together in a way that shows what an enjoyable day this was. And I hope the video was enjoyable. And as always, yeah, see you back here. And I'll see you in the next one.